Heidi-ho there, neighbor. You're wrapping up Retro Week with us at the Sanctuary Collective Collab channel.
The Sanctuary Collective.
This week we're talking about all the cool stuff we liked when we were kids. Since I was growing up evangelical Christian, one of those really cool things was the video series McGee and Me that you just saw part of the opening for. I thought McGee and Me was the coolest thing. I mean, the main character was always making all these inventions and drawing in his sketchbook, and one of his sketches came to life. I related a lot to the main character because I was always sketching things too, and I had a huge imagination, so some folks might have been surprised if one of their sketches came to life and started talking to them about God and morality, but I was more surprised that it didn't happen. Growing up evangelical Christian was almost, in some ways, like growing up in a different country. We had our own culture. Whether it was shows like McGee and Me or other kids shows like cartoons, Greatest Adventures of the Bible by Hanna-Barbera. Superbook, which actually aired on public TV nationally. We even had our own video games. And as I grew older, I quickly realized that we had our own music as well. Some of my first cassette tapes were folks like Switchfoot or DC Talk. Another musical favorite of mine in middle school and high school was Jennifer Knapp, but I could talk for hours about how excited I am that she came out. So congratulations, Jennifer Knapp, wherever you are. You're making us all proud. None of that's to say that I wasn't interested in the greater American culture going on outside of our evangelical bubble, though. I was totally upset and felt left out that I didn't get to watch things like the Ninja Turtles or the Power Rangers or any of those cool shows that were going on that people were talking about on the playground. But my parents did let me watch some stuff. One of my favorite movies was Flight of the Navigator.
I think there's been some sort of mistake.
Your brain contains data necessary to get me and my friends home.
I'm just a kid.
You are the navigator.
Sweet. And I loved watching cartoons like Chip and Dale and Tailspin. I totally wanted to be Kit Cloudkicker. When I was older, I somehow came into possession of an old boombox, and I would lock myself in my room and turn the volume on the lowest setting and press my ear all the way up against the speaker and listen for hours to 96X, the alternative rock station in Newport News, and I would memorize every single word meticulously. A lot of that music spoke to me in a completely different way than the Christian music that I was listening to. Especially songs like Radiohead's Creep.
But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here?
What can I say? I was an angsty teen in the 90s. If you grew up evangelical Christian like me, you know that I'm leaving out a lot of stuff like Adventures in Odyssey or VeggieTales or all of the book series. So help me refresh my memory. What cool stuff or funny stuff do you remember? That's all for this week. I'll see you next time. Peace.